It's week 7.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field.
And bringing them out is the rare southpaw in his 4th year, coming off his best season as a pro, Tua Tagovailoa.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The numbers for Williams a week ago: 23 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a change-up.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. That is caught. They juked him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield, here's Tua. That completes it again to Metcalf.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bears' 45-yard line.
Here's Tua.
Man open left side, it's Williams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Nick Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Tua's throw pulled in by Robinson here.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Tua on the bootleg here. That was a short one taken in by Otten. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That good for 19 and a first down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Middle of the field, it's Robinson.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Williams going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
A very lengthy opening drive as this will be play number 12 coming on 3rd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes. That was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and a yard. Play action. It's Smith. And his throw here's incomplete. So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Tua sets up to pass it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. After the interception, here's Smith. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now is Geno. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. A 5-yard pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Geno now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now the rookie 3rd-round pick, it's De'Von Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith completes it to Hardman. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down. They snap it to Smith. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The coverage by Jack Campbell.
On play action, here's Tua. Incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Now Tua. Finding, and he lost the football. And he's taken down inside the 30.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2nd down and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bears' 11-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Tua. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my. You know that's one they so wanted to have back. I mean, they did everything right. Got the linebackers commit on the play action. He just flat out missed.
Tua to throw again. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. It's a pickup of 6.
1st and goal, Raiders.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's got it. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Trying the power game with Ham. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Williams will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st down, Smith. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Raiders' 48-yard line.
Now Geno. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line.
That's good. 4 on Bears. 1st down.
A shotgun snap for Smith. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Off of play action, here's Smith. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop it. It's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now, Smith. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
To 2nd and 10.
Now Smith. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, here's Smith.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Marquise Goodwin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have got it back to within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. That time, a 9-play drive, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's Kyren Williams running out for another possession. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Nick Bosa. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, it's Tua. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is incomplete.
And he came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense probably starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
On 2nd down, a run by Achane. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll fake it. Now Smith. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Smith. Man open, it's Goodwin. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He'll find Thielen, work in the middle. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
Smith. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Geno Smith, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
Raiders 10.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this 1st half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's 1st play.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Colts who have the lead in the 2nd quarter. Treylon Burks, a touchdown reception. From there, we head to Foxborough to check on the Patriots at home at Gillette Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Buffalo Bills. The Pats try and hold on and claim victory. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. Joe Mixon, a couple of touchdown runs. It was the former comeback player of the year, Geno Smith, who was sharp in the 1st half. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 and 2nd down.
first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 1st and 10, Smith. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 45. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Smith. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bilal Nichols in there to take him down. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that. Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
2 sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. Hodgins in motion. On first down, Tagovailoa. This one swung out to Williams. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 46-yard line.
They try the left side here with Williams. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first carry for Samaje Perine. Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And now we'll hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Tua. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down. A toss play. Here's Perine. Shoves him aside. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Holding offense.
2
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Tua going to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's Tua. Going with a screen for Murray. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The kick by Sanders is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Now Geno on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Geno. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Geno now to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Goodwin. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So out come the Raiders. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, you don't want to see the field goal kicker trotting on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Looking to pass. Tua. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And when you throw as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Bears take over. The Chicago offense set to get started. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Back to throw, Smith. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, Smith. That's caught. And again, it's Goodwin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Able to shake him off. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
At the 20-yard line.
Throwing now is Geno. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back now at Soldier Field. Here's Smith. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
A touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And now here come the Raiders.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
61 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Raiders first down.
Tua now on first down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Nick Bosa, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. The Raiders on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Hodgins in motion.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Raiders.
Tua sets up to pass it.
Complete right side to Otten.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
On 2nd down, P-Ryan. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Smith on 1st down. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle, Achane. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Achane here, they stay on the ground. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And Smith's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold him to 3. We knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game, because I want want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up. Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. This to C.J. Ham, the fullback. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And in the second half of a tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Back to the air on second down, Tagovailoa. Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Tua. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down. You've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. Here's Smith. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 40-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Smith to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Here's 1st down. Smith's going to throw it. Open man here is Conklin. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play, they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Chicago, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they
It's week 5 of the NFL, and we'll see Brian.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. You talk about this Rams defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Hurts. Being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. It's the Mississippi State product at quarterback. Calling the shots will be Dak Prescott.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
To the 22-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago. 14 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Prescott. This one caught by Ridley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Play action now, Prescott. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw, Prescott. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air again, Prescott. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. Prescott on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Having been a corner that's worth his salt yet that never admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
Prescott yet again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Prescott from the gun. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Penny will score. Touchdown, L.A. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Dunn now as he'll run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up out.
There he goes, right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. What a run there. I mean, you've got speed, elusiveness, escapability all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one with the ball in their hands. And guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Hurts sets up to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Hurts. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Rams' 14-yard line.
Now a give right side. Barnett. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. Going to the right here and finding Burks. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 5. And the Rams first down.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
7-7, our score after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Prescott to throw it. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And again, it's Prescott. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Prescott now from the 50. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott now. He gets it to Burks again. Well, that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. And the Rams are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete there to Bateman. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
First down, Los Angeles.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll throw again. Prescott. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. Touchdown, Rams. Traylon Burks, his 4th touchdown on the year. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A pretty long drive then. Burks capping things off with a touchdown catch. Here's Dunn now. Following the made field goal, he'll kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Now the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good chunk on the ground, and the keeper 17 yards, first down. Eckler now between the tackles. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
Up the middle with Eckler. They'll get this down to the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. They go play action with Hurts. This is taken in by McBride. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Throwing is Hurts. And it's caught. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Rams' 2-yard line.
Eckler will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
And as a defensive coordinator, you're almost in a no-win situation down here near the goal line. You know how dangerous Jalen Hurts is when he holds on to it. You've got to be prepared to stay with him. So when he hands it off, if you're slow in reacting, this is going to be the result.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Treylon Burks headed back out with the rest of this offense. Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball, all right? When guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, they're going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down.
First down, Rams.
To throw is Prescott. He gets this one to Burks. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First down, Rams.
Now Prescott. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think, Burks fumbles it. And the Rams have got it going the other way. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's Prescott. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Prescott. Again, it's Johnson. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. First down, Prescott. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Done good with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Treylon Burks capping things off with a touchdown catch. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Hurts throw complete here to Ayuk. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And this throw finds Smith-Njigba. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 26. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Rams to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll drop this down to Taylor. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense.
And the Seahawks add a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field. Here's Prescott. And this one is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. On first down, Hurts. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Here's Hurts to throw. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Dexter Lawrence able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Now Prescott.
At the 23-yard line.
Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Fair catch called for, no gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the option left, it's Hurts. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Draw play, it's Eckler. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. This one caught by Ridley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 on the Seahawks 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, if you're ever going to try the fake punt, this would seem to be the place to do it, but it doesn't work out.
Yeah, you got to make sure you throw it to your guys and not the other team. But yes, in this spot on the field, only needing a few yards for a first, I think that decision was okay and spot on. The problem was the execution. It was not.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st down, and they stick with Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Hurts. That's into the hands of Eckler. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the option, here's Eckler. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
It's now 4th and goal.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 2nd and 5.
On 6-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll get that one to Taylor complete. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Rams 1st down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw is Prescott. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that, nearly picked off.
Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. On the give, this is Eckler. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Prescott looks to throw on first. He finds Bateman over the middle. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Running straight ahead, Taylor. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On third down, here's Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. Here comes the Rams punter now. We think to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he gets it down to the 32.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. Eckler, they run left side. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 70 yards rushing for him now to this point. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. This is caught. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
3rd and goal, here's the option left. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Escaping the pressure right. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
Here's Prescott. That's to the left sideline and incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up a defensive touchdown.
So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down 21-17. A little under a minute 50 remaining. He's back to throw. They'll find Ayuk open right side.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Here's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow, wow. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And able to get this out to the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott. That is caught. Bateman. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here's Dak. Able to hook up here with Ridley. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. No timeouts. 6 seconds to play. Now Dak. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall. So for the Seahawks, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for L.A., it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.